What's up, Casperson fam? Carl Casperson here, and this is Carl Casperson TV. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 ways in which you can embrace rejection. Now, I can promise you that after watching this video, you will never be scared of approaching any girl ever again. You just need to apply these 5 steps. But before we get into it, do me a favor, please like and subscribe. You can also leave a comment telling me about the topics that you want me to touch on. Number 1. You have to change how you see rejection. Now, when most guys get rejected, they think that something is wrong with them. They focus on the negative parts. They're thinking, oh, I could have had a better opener. I could have had a better pickup line. But that's not it. Now, instead of focusing on the negative, try to focus on the positive. Just be like, hey, I acknowledge the fact that my voice wasn't loud enough. But in my next approach, I'm gonna try to be audible and articulate. Now, do not focus on what you should have done. Focus on what you can change. Focus on what you can do in your next approach. Number 2, I want you to love yourself. Love yourself enough to forgive yourself for making the mistake that you probably made when approaching that girl. Maybe you didn't make enough eye contact, and that's okay. I want you to love yourself enough to go to bed at night without even thinking about it. Love yourself enough to know that it's not the end of the world. Love yourself enough to know that there's multiple girls out there who would be lucky to be with a guy like you. Number 3, focus on what you can control. Now, what I mean by this is you gotta stop premeditating lines. You know, when I approach some girls, some of them just shut the fuck up. They don't say nothing. Some of them are rude. And some of them are receptive, but they refuse to give you the number. I can't control that. What I can control is what I can do before I talk to her, when I'm talking to her, and after I've talked to her. Now, what I mean by this is before you talk to her, you gotta smile. You can control that. During the conversation, you can control asking questions. You can control your voice. You can control your facial expression. And lastly, after you've talked to her and she rejected you, you can control yourself by saying, have a nice day, and then you leave, get on with your day. Because remember, you were doing just fine before you even knew that this girl existed. And you will continue to be fine 5 years after that conversation. So only focus on the things that you can control and you will be fine. Number 4, I want you to congratulate yourself for having the courage to actually do it. Now, we are living in times where men don't even want to approach anymore. These guys, they still want to smash, but they don't want to approach. Fake alphas who are just consuming the red pill and talking about how degenerate women are and how it was better back in the days. But if we're being honest, it wasn't better back in the days. If women didn't cheat back then as much as they cheat right now, then we wouldn't have so many cases of men finding out that the kid is not their son, that child is not your daughter. The only thing different with women then and women now is the fact that we have the technology to find out if the kid is yours or not. Now, number 5, last but not least, rejection is not permanent. I want you to understand that the same girl who rejected you today could be the same girl who is admiring you tomorrow. But that will only happen if you focus on yourself until the focus is on you. Think of approaching women as a side quest. You're doing it for the fun of it. You don't really care about it that much. You are a focused man who is focused on his goals and his priorities, and you know exactly what they are. And when you are finally a winner and these girls are coming into your DMs, you have the option to reject them as much as they rejected you. It's okay to be a petty mother F. There's nothing wrong with that. And by the way, if you are interested in this hoodie that I'm rocking, click the first link in the description. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe. And with that said, I'm gonna see you in the next video.